Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ray Kim. I'm the company commander of Band Company here at Army and Navy Academy. Our sponsor for today's festival is the Military School Band and Choir Association. Welcome to the 47th Military School Band and Choir Festival concert. The cadets who will perform before you are from 7 different military secondary schools and colleges from all over the nation. These young people, their bandmasters, and their chaperones have traveled great distances to perform, and they've worked diligently since their arrival here on Thursday evening. So let's give it a round of applause, please. So this festival, to our knowledge, is the largest and possibly the only event in our nation which involves so many military schools, cadets from all across the United States. The cadets in front of you traveled from New Mexico, Missouri, Virginia, Vermont, and Pennsylvania. So let's get started with today's program. At this time, please rise for the entrance of the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem will be sung by our festival choir singing the national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. Our festival choir clinician and conductor is Dr. Cameron Weatherford. He serves as an assistant professor of choral music at Lee University in Cleveland, Tennessee, where he conducts the Lady of Lee Choral Union and teaches courses in the undergraduate and graduate choral music curriculum. Please welcome Dr. Cameron Weatherford as he'll take you through the choral program this afternoon.
Thanks. Believe me, it is all my honor. And I know I speak on behalf of my friend and colleague, Dr. Pace, but it has been my honor all weekend to be here. I know it's a big deal for these students to be here, but let me just tell you, far above the music making, far above that, these students from the minute I walked through the door have been nothing but respectful, nothing but energized, despite long travels from all over the country. Nothing less than engaged throughout our process. And notice I didn't say anything about their talent. Everything that they did this weekend was about who they are as young people. It was nothing short of a joy to be around them all weekend. We had such a great time. They were fully with me throughout the weekend, and that makes all the difference. So I want to say thank you to mom and dad out there. If you're here, listen, everything that is happening at home, at these academies, are changing these young people's lives. They have absolutely been remarkable this weekend. On top of that, we've also been singing. So that has been just as much of a joy. They came, they learned a lot of music in a very short time with just a few hours of rehearsal together. So I'm really incredibly proud of what they've done. I want to just announce a few people that you're going to hear in the program, and then you're not going to hear too much more from me after that, which is the way I like it. All right, you're going to see a couple folks who are helping us on percussion on this first piece and a little bit on the last piece. And just wave at us, guys, when I say your name. Moses Ratton from Fork Union Military Academy back there. We're going to also see Keish Reynolds. Where's Keish? From Army Navy Academy. Yeah, give them a hand. Those guys are going to help us on percussion. Awesome. And then wave at me. My bass player is Teki Praserpan, right? From NIMI in New Mexico back there. Thanks, Teki. And on our first piece, you're going to hear a solo right out of the gate by Mr. Jacob Stallone. Wave at him, Jacob. There he is right here. Yeah. Jacob's from the Missouri Military Academy. And he's going to start off our first piece. It's entitled Duba. And it's a story that some of you might be familiar with out of the Bible, where Noah is on this big boat, right? And there's a big flood. And he's standing there, and if you know the story, he sends out a dove to go and see if we can find dry land. And finally, after all these days, the dove flies back with an olive branch in its mouth. And so that word, duba, is saying, look, the dove. So you're going to hear the energy coming from the choir with the South African arranger, and the energy from the arrangement that describes that moment like, yes, we're going to make it. It's also slightly metaphorical, right? The floodwaters are going to come, but they will recede at some point. So we talked a little bit about that today. The second piece is one of the most famous pieces of choral music ever written by Mozart, if you've never heard of him, called Ave Verum Corpus. And it's one of the last pieces that Mozart wrote in his short 35 years on the planet. So that's going to be a special thing to hear. We're going to close with a really encouraging, lighthearted piece. The same mentality as the first one, called Yonder Come Day. It says, no matter what's coming, the sun's going to rise tomorrow. This has been my joy to be here. And students, let me just thank you again. We've said a lot of thank yous, but it has meant the world to me to be around you guys all weekend. If I'm going to be away from my people, I would like to be right here. San Diego doesn't hurt either, everybody. It doesn't hurt to be here on the beach doing this with these people, so I'm very grateful. Thanks for letting me be here. Enjoy.
Oh my goodness, was that talent? Or was that talent? Like, can we give them one more round of applause? At this time, I would like to introduce a fearless group who risked probably a life or even a limb to travel all over the United States to allow our military academy cadets to come to the Military School Band and Choir Festival. Without their tireless efforts, we would not have such an outstanding music program in our military academies and colleges. Please refer to the list of bandmasters, choir directors, and chaperones in the concert program. At this time, I would like to ask all of these people to stand just to be recognized. This year's bagpipes were led by two of our bagpipe instructors, Stuart McKenzie from Missouri Military Academy and Tyler Selden from Hargrave Military Academy. We have 3 pieces prepared for the bagpipes and a fourth that will be combined with a piece from the band. It is my pleasure to welcome this year's Military School Band Festival, Pipes and Drums. Let's have another round of applause for the Festival Pipes and Drums Band. Our concert band conductor for this afternoon's concert is Dr. Josh Pace, Director of Bands and Assistant Professor of Music Education at Lee University, where he directs the Lee Wind Ensemble and teaches courses on conducting and music education. Please welcome Dr. Josh Pace as he will introduce you to the band.
Thank you everyone so much. And I just want to echo everything that my colleague, Dr. Weatherford, said. What a fun weekend. Thank you so much for allowing us to come here, and what a nice place too. This isn't so bad. Great ocean view, amazing facilities, wonderful students. Thank you so much for sharing them with us. The respect and just the great attitudes, their willingness to try new things and new ideas has been wonderful. I'll ask them for like, hey, could I have more crescendo at A, please? And every time it's, yes, sir. I love that. And I think I'm going to steal that and bring that back to my wind ensemble home, actually. I want a yes, sir, please. Love that. Yeah, so they've been fantastic. We got a fun program for you I'll tell you about in a little bit. We're actually going to start with an Armed Forces medley. So if you have served in our Armed Forces, if you're a veteran, or if you're currently serving, would you please stand when your service song is played? How about one more hand for those who have served? Thank you for your service. The rest of our program is kind of a conglomeration of different pieces. Our first one that we're going to play for you is called Halcyon Hearts by Kataj Copley. His purpose in writing this piece and this idea of halcyon hearts is kind of a state of being that brings someone ultimate peace, satisfaction, and joy. And I really think that it was culminated in this weekend where we all got to come, all from different places, sit down together and communicate via one universal language, which is music, and do something that we love. So that's Halcyon Hearts. It'll be followed by On a Hymn Song of Philip Bliss, which was actually written by David Holsinger, who was my predecessor at Lee. And so it's near and dear to my heart. It's based off of the hymn, It Is Well With My Soul. Following that, we're going to end the concert with a Sousa March, a classic El Capitan. It's been a pleasure working with you amazing students. I'm excited for you to hear them play.
just a moment. The Festival drum majors will march out with this year's drum major clinician. Our drum major clinician is musician first class Ethan Bartley, who has been a feature of PBS in 2022 performing taps for the annual National Memorial Day concert at the U.S. Capitol and has distinguished honor of performing taps at President Jimmy Carter's funeral in Plains, Georgia in January 2025.
March time. March. Detail. Halt.
And now, it is my honor to introduce the president of the Military School Band Association from Fork Union Military Academy, Mr. John Warren, the music director.
Left. Face. Here. Up there. March. Press center. Press. Ready. Front. Pump rate. Rest.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is John Warren. I'm the music director of Fork Union Military Academy. I'm also the head of the Military School Band Association. So our music is concluded for today. However, now we get to the part the students love the most, our awards. So the gentlemen you see in front of you have been working with Petty Officer Bartley for the last 3 days on their mace handling, their drill, and their ceremony. And last night at 1900, just across the street, we had a competition to find out who is the top of our drum majors from our different military schools all over the country. So, in just a moment, I'm going to present that award. Oh, before I do, I apologize. Sorry, Petty Officer Bartley. I have something to present to you first. So, the Military School Band Festival would not be, Band and Choir Festival, I'm sorry, would not be a full festival without our drum majors, without the clinicians. The clinicians that come from the United States Navy every year are instrumental in ensuring that our high schools and colleges have drum majors that can lead our bands. For those that don't know, military high schools and colleges, our bands generally are regimental marching bands. Our job is to support the school and drill ceremonies during pass and reviews and to showcase the school out in public marching down the street. Without drum majors, that wouldn't happen. So thank you for your work this weekend with our young men. And now the moment these gentlemen have been waiting for.
Man. Attention. What?
And women, yes, I apologize. This year's top drum major from the scores last night is Mr. Cruz Hagan.
Stand. Left. Face. Forward. March.
All right, next we're going to talk a little bit about our choir students. Our choir is a newer part of our program over the last 10 years. I'm very excited to have Dr. Weatherford come out from the University School of Music. If you could please come up and join me, Dr. Weatherford. We also have a plaque for you that we have made. And then choir. Every year, here I'll turn around and talk to you guys. So every year our choir, band, bagpipe, and drum major clinicians choose the top performer in their ensemble. The drum major is chosen by the drill competition that was held last night. The choir and the band and the bagpipe most outstanding musicians are picked from or by the clinicians. So I have this medal that I would ask you to present to our outstanding choir musician this year, Coelho. All right, and now we're going to talk about some of the choir auditions. So there are 4 sections in the choir, okay? Each section has a top high school and top college audition score. And so those are going to get certificates today, and then they're going to also get a silver medal later on in a couple weeks. So I apologize ahead of time if I don't do well on these names. So certificate of achievement for the top high school score in soprano, Obahi Momodou. Thank you. All right. So for achieving the top college score as a soprano, Savannah McGann-Barthel. For top high school score as an alto, Camille Gonzaga. For the top college score in the alto section, Jessamine Wignall. Congratulations. For the top high school score in tenor, Bobby Houston. Congratulations. For the top college score in tenor, Isaac Maley. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. For the top high school score in bass, Chimdi Namani. For the top college score as a bass, Marco Reyes. So now we're going to talk a little bit about our bagpipes. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take these. I'm actually going to ask you to hold on to those. Sweet. All right, so if I could please have Stuart McKenzie and Tyler Sullivan please come up. So not only are these two gentlemen our clinicians, they are also band directors. So not only do they manage their own students coming to the festival, they also spend the weekend working with the pipes. So we do have certificates for you to pick up afterward, plaques. And I would ask also that you award the top piper this year. And the top piper this year is Adam Swenson. What else? Congratulations. All right, and now the long one, because there's a million variations. I love it. Dr. Pace, if you would come up. We do have a certificate for you, but I'm realizing standing here that it's probably best if I give it to you afterward. Thank you so much. Here's the gold medal. So, again, the gold medal is given to the top, is chosen by the clinician, and this year, the student that was chosen actually scored a perfect score on her audition. Iola Perry, please come forward. Congratulations. All right. Thank you, sir. All right, now some first chair stuff. So we're going to start with the flutes. All right, for the top score in flute, Lyndon Mashiro. The top score for clarinet, Ryan Kang. Congratulations, for the top high school score in bass clarinet, Miles Matthews. And turn around. There you go. Congratulations, man. And for the top college score in bass clarinet, Nicholas Ewing. I know, right? For the top score in alto saxophone, Jerry Lee. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. For the top high school score in tenor saxophone, Taiki Prasperfan. He's also our bass player for the choir. Congratulations, man. For the top college score in tenor saxophone, Arturo Mendez. For the top score in French horn, because the competition was Andrew Peterson. Absolutely. For the top college score and our first chair trumpet player, Iola Perry. Congratulations again. For the top high school score in trumpet, John Vickers. For the top high school score in trombone, William Jen. There we go. For the top college score in trombone, Ravi Barbosa. Congratulations, man. All right, for our top college scorer in the euphonium, Vincent Edwards. I want to say something about Vincent. Vincent was signed up to be a drum major, do the drum major competition. And when we found out we didn't have euphoniums, he goes, "Sir, I got it. I play euphonium." I got you, sir. The man. And for achieving the top high school score in euphonium, someone I also moved last minute, Riley Belden. For tuba, the top scorer in tuba, Tristan Samoa. For the top college score in rhythm percussion, our first chair in rhythm percussion is Benjamin Adams. And our top high school score in rhythm percussion is Chrysander Raharjo. All right, on mallet percussion, our top high school score was Gunnar Ward. And the top college score in mallet percussion, Marina de Rel Sorai. And our top score on the timpani, Jermaine Smith. All right. Now the one that they really care about, the Ronald L. Horton Award and the Major Herbert Day Award. So each year we take the top 5 scores of all the schools, average them together, and that score is then compared to all of the other high schools and colleges. The Ronald L. Horton Award is presented to the high school that is best prepared for the festival by that average audition score on chair placement auditions. All right. The award is named in honor of Ronald L. Horton, a former bandmaster at both Hargrave Military Academy and Fort Union Military Academy. From the revival of the Southeast Military School Band Festival in 1978, its expansion, the founding of this festival, and this association, Major Horton was a driving force behind the success of it all. This year's high school award, Ronald L. Horton Award, goes to Army and Navy Academy. Mr. Lugo, will you please step up here, wherever you may be. And for the college, it's the Major Herbert L. Day Award. It's presented to the college that is best prepared for the festival, based on the highest mean audition score on the chair placement auditions. The award's named in memory of Major Herbert L. Day, United States Marine Corps, who passed away in 2010. Major Day was director of music at the Citadel for more than 20 years. Prior to joining the faculty at the Citadel, Major Day served in the United States Marine Corps music program. During his military career, he served as an instrumentalist, a conductor, commanding officer of the Marine Element, Armed Forces School of Music, director of the Marine Corps Field Band, and Drum and Bugle Corps Program School Band for years. Let's see. He was an outstanding musician, educator, and officer. He had a profound effect on military secondary school and college bands throughout the nation. Eligibility for this award is limited to schools that bring 3 or more students, which both of our colleges did this year. So the Major Herbert L. Day Award this year goes to Norwich University. So that wraps up our awards. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank Army and Navy Academy first. The students, the staff, the administration, they have been more than welcoming. Most of us came from Snow, which we don't have here. So this has been an amazing experience for all of our students, and this would not have happened this year without all of the students, the staff, and the administration's help and planning prior to this event. Next year, the 48th Military School Band, it is 48th, I can count. 48th Military School Band and Choir Festival will be held over on the East Coast next time at Fort Union Military Academy. So I want to thank everybody for coming today. and I hope to see most of you there next year. For our cadets, our chaperones, and our directors, we'll be waiting for you. You may put your instruments away in the band room.